The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Brittany Bold, and today my guests are Lisa Freed and Sarah Nolan Winkler, and we are here today to talk a little bit about, it's a mouthful, it's the Quincy Charter Chapter of the American Women Business Association.
Close enough.
It was, gosh.
But everyone does it when we say we are the American Business Women's Association. We get it all the time, don't we? The what?
Absolutely.
So I did it backwards.
Close enough.
Yeah. What do you say? Short?
ABWA.
Yep.
Yeah.
ABWA.
ABWA.
Okay, so tell me about the ABWA.
Sure. So the ABWA actually was founded in Kansas City in a small coffee shop, much like a conversation like what we're doing today, in 1949.
Oh, wow.
So this organization has been around for a long time. The Quincy Charter Chapter itself has been around like a little over 60 years now. So we've been rocking and rolling. We are a group of women. Mm-hmm. Naturally. We welcome men too, of course, if they want to rock it with us, like totally open to it. But yeah, we have just a little under 50 women in our chapter right now. A range of ages, diverse occupations. There's nursing and insurance agents and small business owners. I mean, we come from all different walks of life, just coming together to network and to grow. And, we learn from one another. There's a lot of professional development that we do, not only with one another, but just within our group as well. We have speakers that come once a month to our chapter meetings, and they teach us a little bit about.
So meetings are
Yeah.
once a month?
Once a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how does one get involved?
Good question. We would welcome anyone to one of our chapter meetings. So find us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook group, our local Facebook group. Tag a friend if you see a familiar face that talks to you about ABWA. Come ask us some questions.
ABWA.
Yes. We welcome
It just
anybody.
rolls right off the tongue for her.
Get it now.
I know. Okay, so you said a whole age range. Tell me the age range.
Oh my gosh, we have women. I don't even know.
doesn't matter.
I
It's-
just stink. Yeah, I don't. Any age. Welcome any.
So
age.
can you go-
Honestly, we have women that have been in our chapter for over 40 years.
So, but over the age of 18 or?
Close.
Yeah.
There's really not an age limit that I know of. It's
I think you have to be over 18 to be
we're-
an official member.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
businesswomen. It doesn't matter which business. That could
Yeah.
mean retired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That could mean volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could mean a lot of
Moms.
things.
Moms are a job.
Absolutely.
That's a big job.
That's a huge job.
Okay, so the ABWA is putting on a party, I hear.
You have heard right.
Okay, tell me about the party. That's what I always like to hear.
Well,
Those parties.
This is our fundraiser. It's the biggest one that we have yearly. It's been going on for quite a while. It used to be the Dogwood dance. Now it's the Mardi Gras dance. So I think we're at 6-7 years that it's been Mardi Gras. But what we do, the purpose of this is, of course, fundraising. We're raising money for a couple different things. We have a scholarship program within our chapter, but we support a local charity. This year is Bella Ease. Each year it's someone different. This year is Bella
Love
Ease.
Bella Ease.
We are really excited. They've partnered with us very heavily this year, and they'll be there. They've donated some things for the auctions. But yeah, it's a party. It's a dance.
It is a party.
Right.
It's Mardi Gras.
Right.
Okay, so
And-
where is the party?
It'll be at the Atrium on 3rd, February 24th. That's a Saturday. We got a live band. We've got auctions, live auctions. Matter of fact, and we have silent auctions. This will be our biggest auction year. We have more live auction items and more silent auction items than we've ever had before.
Awesome,
Not
amazing.
to mention a larger attendance than
Yes.
ever before.
Already
Oh, yeah.
booked. Okay, so do you have to book in advance or can you just come to the door? How do you get into this party?
You cannot. I'm trying to give her time to say. So, no, you have to buy tickets in advance because
Okay.
it's a catered event.
All
so
right.
we have to know. Tickets are $25 a piece, or you can buy a table of 8 for $175. Last day for tickets is the 13th of February, so
Okay.
we're coming close.
All right. And then they can find those tickets on your website or your Facebook page?
Yep.
One or the other?
One or the other. We do have hard copy tickets. You can reach out and say, where do I get tickets? One of us will find you.
We will find you to get you to our party. So you
Stalk
said,
you, won't we?
okay, so on the 13th is the last day. So don't forget, it's the 13th is coming up, and you said you're filling up too. So that sounds awesome.
We are filling up, and it's a big, exciting year since, I mean, that's a big thing when you go, oh, we're sold out. So we're really
Yes.
excited. But, I think some of the things we talked about earlier was maybe bringing bourbon on the show today.
Yes.
To show off one of our live auction items, which is some very high-end, hard-to-get bourbons.
Really?
Donated
Well,
by...
that sounds up my
local.
alley. Okay. What is the
So
dress
tickets
attire,
are,
real quick?
by the way.
Yes. Oh, how much are tickets?
Oh, $25, but we need just to push one on you before we leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll buy one. You
Bourbon,
got me.
bourbon.
You got me.
Right?
You already sold me. But tell me, what are we wearing to the party?
I'll let you take that one.
Sure, you can wear anything. We come, anybody can come in jeans. You can dress up. I love to see Mardi Gras themed.
I didn't know if you had to wear the
yes.
mask or
Yes,
no.
please.
I brought
Yes,
some to
please.
print so you can see some photos in there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Masks are very welcome. We have a mask contest. In fact, a little birdie told me that perhaps your coworker was supposed to come in a Bud Light box. I mean,
Wait, she's going to come to the event in the Bud Light
yeah.
box?
Oh no,
She
she last year she talked about it. We waited. She never showed. So we're going to challenge her this year to show up in the Bud Light box as her mask.
Ashley, you have to take this challenge. The Bud Light box.
She said, so technically I could show up in like a Bud Light box or something.
I
We're
mean,
like,
I have a couple of
Yep, and
masks,
we'll be looking
but
for ya.
I don't have a Bud Light box that I can fit in. I can't wait
apparently
to see
she didn't
it.
either because she didn't come.
Well, I can't wait to see the Bud Light box, the party. I don't know. I'm going to, you already sold me a ticket for the bourbon. Do I have to go to the party if I want raffle tickets?
No, forgot about raffle tickets. That's why we have a little cheat sheet here so we don't forget
Okay.
about it. Because there's raffle tickets too.
All right.
But if you want to buy raffle tickets, what we're raffling off this year, it's a $700 value. There's an outdoor gazebo.
Ooh.
I know, 13 by 13 bug netting. It is one of those roll around
Oh,
coolers.
now you're talking.
And then we have the 3-piece lawn set.
Those
Gravity-
lounge chairs. I
Yeah,
saw that.
gravity
That was
chairs.
all from Farm and Home, was
Farm
it?
and Home did the chairs. Clean Restoration did the cooler. And
Cool.
then my office, Lisa Freed Agency Shelter, I donated the gazebo.
Nice.
So total, that's a $700 value. You could buy tickets, raffle tickets for $5 each, or you can get 5 tickets for $20.
Okay, and then if they want tickets for the bourbon, is that a have to be their thing or?
No, that's a live auction.
Okay,
So those will be auctioned off individually because they are very, very high end.
so it is. You have to be there for that
You
one.
need to be there for that one. And then when we are offering a call in, but not like, one of the old telethons you used to see. You need to, I
you need to know a friend.
You need to.
Yes.
Can I call a friend?
Yes,
Right.
that's
so,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
if my brother wanted to bid on some of that bourbon, he could get me on the phone, and I'm going to bid for him. But I have to pay on my way out.
Yes.
So but that we've also our other big one. We've got a lot of big ones. I don't want to put one out and not the other.
Yeah.
But we do have Geisy Jewelry. They donated a $2,200 necklace for the live auction.
Bourbon and bling.
Bourbon and bling. That is perfect. Bourbon and bling. I like my alliterations.
Maybe
That's-
we need to call it that next year.
Yeah.
No. So then Bella Ease. There's an item from Bella Ease. It is a $4,000 refrigerator.
Oh, I could use that. Yes.
For all the bourbon.
Yeah.
No, you don't
No,
put that
you
in
don't put
there.
No. Yeah.
But you could. I mean,
But I could just use the refrigerator. Mine's busted and on the fritz. But
For Ashley's Bud Light.
yes, yes, bourbon bling and Bud
Bud
Light
Light.
boxes.
This is a great day. we have a date night with Atrium, with a dinner package from the from Napoli's, and then we also have a cabin getaway.
This sounds lovely.
So,
So
there's
yeah,
a lot
lots
of
of
stuff
good
on the live auction
prizes.
stuff,
Okay,
yeah.
so once again, the whole party is going, or the big party is going to be on the 23rd,
24th.
24th. That's
Yep.
Saturday.
Yep.
And then what's the time?
6 o'clock. Doors open at 6.
Okay.
Doors open at 6. You cannot get in until 6.
All
And
right.
You have to have your ticket.
And you have to have your ticket by February 13th. You can get those online on the website, or one of these lovely ladies will get you a ticket.
Yes. I'm trying to think of anything else we forgot.
Yeah.
Live music, cash bar.
All right.
Boki's Kitchen is our caterer. Lovely food.
What do they
Yeah,
serve?
great. Oh my gosh, she's got the best buffalo dip,
Really?
stuffed mushrooms.
This
Oh,
sounds
girl.
delicious.
Stuffed mushrooms
amazing.
are on the menu this year. What we always call it heavy hors d'oeuvres. You are not leaving hungry.
So, yeah, okay.
You are not going to leave there hungry.
I like to hear
it's
that
your
too.
fault if you did.
All right.
That's right.
Right?
We're not going to serve you the bourbon on the empty stomach.
That's right. You're going to pay dearly for that.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so anything else you want to add about the party?
I think. Well, the mask contest we are doing. This is
Do you
our
know the
third
time on
year.
that?
8:30.
Okay.
We'll start the mask parade.
All right.
Typically, what we've done in the past is we have a voting process there that night. This year, we're doing something different. We have partnered with Quincy Public Library.
Okay.
And they are going to be the judges this year. And they're going
Nice.
to judge in a couple different categories. And we really want to do a plug for the public library for doing that for us. You know,
yes.
be on the lookout
Great.
for the mobile library coming.
Yes, that's going to be
So-
awesome. Maybe they'll take a inspiration from the winning mask,
Sure.
to throw that on there as the
Yeah,
wrap.
Yeah,
Hey.
and as far as the masks go, we've added a different category this year. One of them is funniest or craziest. So-
Okay, well, Ashley, there's your calling for that Bud Light box funniest
We've
mask.
called her out an awful lot.
I know. Poor Ashley. This is what she gets for not
She didn't
showing
show.
This is what she gets for not showing up for work today. Well, anyway, I want to thank you, ladies, for everything that you do. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you at the party.
Thank
All
you.
right, we're
Thanks
excited
for
to
having
see
us.
you.
Yes.
All right, coming up next, a little Twain talk with Meg Duncan.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Tower Pizza and Mexican offers a full menu of pizza, wings, and Mexican favorites. Try the shrimp tacos, fajitas, or a Jeff's special pizza. Extra sauce, pepperoni, sausage, ham, and mushrooms, all on their homemade crust. Tower Pizza and Mexican, 2701 Broadway, Quincy.
Welcome back, and now it's time for a little Twain talk with Meg Duncan, my muddy buddy.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good.
Thanks for making the trek here.
Yes, absolutely. It's nice out now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not pretty, but the temperature's nice.
Yes, it is warming up, and it sounds like the Hannibal News is warming up.
Oh, look at you. That was good. That was good.
All right. So tell me what is going on in City Council.
Yeah. So, this is something that I have been just keeping up on a little bit. So the city of Hannibal is currently in a lawsuit. Filed by John Ling, who was a Hannibal city mayor like back in the mid 80s.
Okay.
He is not happy with the city of Hannibal doing closed sessions.
Something that's a big no-no, right? Or is it a no-no?
So, yes, but there are allowable instances for closed sessions, but they are pretty like there's only a few.
They're pretty specific about what it is.
Yeah, so basically litigation, which makes sense as to some of the closed session, considering they did have, impeachment charges previously up with Stephen Franke, the councilman, which is now dropped. And then also any kind of real estate property purchase, I read as well as a reason.
Now, that reason for closed sessions?
Yeah, only if like a contract or something like that could be compromised with public knowledge. My understanding from what I've read on it is that they would later need to disclose all of those things, just in the moment, so that things don't get screwed up in the process.
All right.
Yeah. So those are the two reasons that I have read. It's
I read your story about John Lang bringing this.
There is a story, yes.
And it said something about, you listed the different dates of those meetings. I think there was like a total of 12 of them. And
correct.
They're really close together. So.
Yes. So there are a lot of closed meetings that he's filed. And actually, if you get on, I don't know if I'm sure you probably know what CaseNet is. For anyone who doesn't know, CaseNet is a place where you can actually go and just look up cases. So you can see court dockets, and this is public information from the court, where you can look up and see what's going on in basically any case.
Okay.
So
this case it's John Lang, and it's versing the city of Hannibal.
And it was filed October 2023. So that's the search engine. Now all of the minutes from, I believe all of them, are actually in his petition that's been filed with court. So you can look and see the minutes of those closed sessions now. Myself, I'm not reading anything that is compromising or anything particularly. And there's some, I think, that, they were going through with city clerk. That's a lot of them. And
do you think there's like a tie there that he wants that somehow brought to light? I noticed that he's representing himself too.
He is. I do believe he was a lawyer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's just Perry Mason.
Perry
Masoning it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
but there's got to be something there that he thinks there is there.
I tend to think he actually just does not want closed sessions.
Okay.
So if you look back, he actually won a case where it was kind of the same thing. It was 2021, filed in June, where it talked about the same thing, like, closed sessions. Specifically at that point, though, it was one closed session where it was ruled by Judge Bringer that it actually was in violation of the Sunshine Law.
Okay.
So that, and what happened during that meeting was they were discussing basically public trash pickup. However, now the judge said there's nothing in this meeting that I see that was done wrongly, or basically her way of saying, I don't see anything dishonest happening. They just didn't open it up as it should have been. So it was more the procedure that was the problem than the subject matter, if that does that, And I kind of think that's where he is with it. Like, he said during the time he was the mayor, in city council, when he went to city council to talk about this, Mike Dobson asked him, did you ever do a closed session? And Lang said, not that I recall. He said, he was mayor for a lot of years. He does not recall a single time of not conducting business.
That's interesting.
In the public.
Especially if he was there for a couple of years, or you said a lot of years.
I think so,
and then there were 12 closed sessions.
Yeah, and I
think kind of in a row.
I think that's where he has also said in this petition that this is something the city of Hannibal's been doing wrong for like 20 years. So I don't even know that is specific to this table of councilmen as much as, hey, we're doing this wrong. And so that, I don't know which, and I think time will tell. And I mean, I showed up for the first court date, but as many times it got continued.
Yes.
So there is another court date in March, and of course I plan to attend that and, report on it and see what goes on. He's actually The reason that was continued, though, is because he plans to file another petition, like a revised petition, to include the closed sessions that happened since he filed in October. So it's going to be some more. They did have a closed session last night. I don't know much about that. Now, they do cite on the agenda, they do cite a Missouri revised statute that they're going with. And basically it's these. So I don't know what we had talked about. I don't know exactly what they're talking about. If it's litigation, it could have been about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. So, anyway, I also,
I'm a big fan of this, John Ling. I don't know. I'm a big proponent of transparency myself. We're always talking about it. We're always, wanting
important.
more. Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe he's onto something too. Transparency, or the lack thereof, might be some of the problems that they're having. So I don't know.
I do think that's been a huge issue in the last year. That's been an issue, probably not in the last year. That's just as long as I've been going.
Yes.
You know
but
what I mean?
he said it's been for the last 20 years. So
yes. He's not happy with the way that the closed sessions are happening. Now, I did talk to James Lemon. He's the city attorney of Hannibal. He said that there are absolutely reasons to close meetings. He said one of those major reasons is due to employee information, and he does not. He said there's certain things that don't need to be disclosed public that are personal and to people's privacy. So I don't,
I don't know. I think anything that is tax paying should be privy to the taxpayer.
Sure. So
I don't know if we see eye to eye on
we
that
do.
one.
Yeah.
I know we do, but I don't know. So I mean, it should be interesting as this unfolds, and I look forward to reading more.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking ahead to see what happens, and like I said, it's one of those. For me, it's all been a learning process. So everything new that happens, I'm like, well, look at that, and then I'm like, oh, well, this happened 3 years ago.
Own true detective story, but with the lack thereof crime, or hoping there, the lack thereof crime. But
exactly.
Did you watch that show, True Detective?
No, I should.
Did you ever watch Perry Mason?
I did used to watch Perry Mason, and who's that other guy that was kind of weird? Columbo.
Well, you lost me there. I don't know.
Did you ever watch Monk?
Oh, yes. So, the detective work, this is all intriguing. It's interesting.
I know. I do love it. I do. It is fun to dig in and everything, So, and then sometimes there's those times where you're like, ooh, like, I'll be honest. When I saw the meetings, like the closed session meetings in the petition, I was like, oh, what do we got here?
Yeah.
And then I'm reading it and I'm like, oh,
that's kind of
boring. So, and I don't know. There's some things, like I said, that aren't disclosed. I know that, so I'm not trying to go one way or another and say who's
right and who's wrong. That's not what we're here for.
No,
but we're here to.
It's a story. So there we go.
Well, thank you for that, Meg. I do appreciate it. Do you have anything else for me today?
I don't right now, because I kind of went full force effort on this morning, and that's where my head's been.
Absolutely.
That's
a lot, though. That's a lot to take in, too.
Yeah.
It's a huge, like we just said, that's a huge story.
Well,
who knows? Maybe you'll write the novel on it later.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, depending on how it turns out.
Depending on the outcome, unless it's just boring. But like you said. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by, making the trip here to Quincy.
Glad to come.
I always love having our little Twain talk.
Yes, and I love that you came up with that. That's the best.
I think
it's catching on. Ashley and I have been using it too.
Do you say it together?
Yeah. Well, no, but now
we got to get it down.
Now
in sync.
We will.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all right. So we'll do it in sync. Ready? So that does it for today's
Twain Talk. Oh, that was good.
Yes.
I'm feeling good about that.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.